Hey, my awesome Aquarius. So I am back for your general reading. This is a general reading for the second week of February. So please take what resonates and toss the rest. Also remember, time is fluid and gender is non-specific. So we'll go ahead and get you started. I hope you're having a great week and see what we've got here. Alrighty. This is the past, present, and future reading here, and we'll of course do some clarifiers here in a moment, but taking a quick look here at first, we have the Hermit in reverse, we have the Death card, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Judgment card in reverse. We have Temperance in reverse, and the Five of Cups. So taking a look at this, my first initial thoughts are the Hermit in reverse. I feel like this is something where you've kind of let yourself be opened up, and you've kind of come out and, you've shared something with somebody, and it's maybe something that you're wanting to change about yourself or change in your life, something that you want to make, a change, or you are changing the way you're doing things, because the Hermit is normally somebody who keeps to themselves and doesn't do a whole lot as far as out and about. But this is in reverse, and it's followed by the Death card, which lets me know that that's usually something that needs to be stopped. And so to me, it's like, you are coming out and sharing that there's something that you need to stop. You need to change. So I feel like what you're doing is you're sharing a secret that people didn't know about you, perhaps. And maybe you're asking for help on something, maybe you've had a problem, maybe you've got financial problems that no one knew about and you need help. It needs to stop. Maybe you're a shopping addict. Maybe you've got a drinking problem. Maybe you have a substance abuse problem. Maybe there's something going on with a family member or a friend, and you want help making it stop. You want to help put this to a stop. So it may not even be you that you're talking about, but you are definitely coming out, asking somebody for help, trying to get some sort of help, sharing a secret, coming out with this information, because something needs to stop. Now, whether it's something for you personally or somebody it's definitely something that needs to stop. They've got an issue that needs to stop. It could be that somebody's cheating and you tell on them. Because their family's coming unglued because you know that this is happening, and normally you've been keeping it inside, keeping it to yourself, but you just see it's tearing this family apart, and now you're going to tell this secret because it has to stop. It has to stop. That may be very well what's happening. So if that's something that's resonating with you, that might be what we're discussing here. This card is the Seven of Swords in reverse. And I think that's something where, you're struggling with something that you need to do, struggling with judgment typically, but with this being in reverse, I feel like that you have to come out and do this, whatever this is that you're coming out with. And I do believe this is an internal coming out. This isn't a physical, I'm coming out of my house, I'm coming out to go somewhere, I'm coming out to make a physical movement. I'm not going to be a hermit anymore. I'm going to come out and hang out and party. To me, this feels like something where you're coming out with information. But now that you have to do this. This is something you have to do. It's clearer to you that you've got to make that move forward. So with this being in reverse, I think that that's the movement you have to make. And the Judgment card, it's in reverse. So, you're not judging this person at all. You want to help this person. You want to help the family. You want to help the people around them. Whomever this is, whatever their problem is, whether it's, you know, an alcohol, substance abuse problem, a family breakdown problem, a cheating problem, a lying problem, a stealing problem, a, you know, whatever their problem is. And it could be any number of things. You know, if any of that is resonating with you, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, you're not judging them for this at all. You are just there to help because you know it has to stop or it's going to go really bad. And then here we have temperance in reverse. And I think, again, that's probably an issue where, you know, whatever they're doing, they're not showing temperance in this. They're not being moderate in it. So again, that kind of makes me think that it's possibly somebody who has an addiction. And I don't know if it's a gambling addiction, a shopping addiction, a substance abuse addiction. You know, it could be a sex addiction, a porn addiction. It could be any addiction type situation, but whatever it is, they are not showing moderation in that. And it's hurting them and it's hurting those around them. And you feel like you have to say something. But with this Five of Cups, you know that it's going to cause strife. You know that this could end your friendship. This could end the relationships around them, could end the relationships with you and them. It could, if you tell this information, you know it's going to possibly cause some serious issues. You know that, but you also know that it has to be done. You've decided, you know what's right, and you're not confused about it. You know the right thing to do. So can we get some more clarification on the Hermit and Death card, please? Some more clarification on the Hermit and Death card. What are we looking at here with this Hermit and Death card, please, for our lovely Aquarius? Whoa, we've got a jumper. Excuse me. We won't. It was upside down anyway, so we won't take it. I didn't actually see, so here we'll just keep shuffling. But Spirit, if you could please give me some clarification on the Hermit and the Death card, please. Yeah, I just feel like this is something you know it has to stop. You know you have to say something about it. It's causing real problems. Okay, it's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is telling me, you know, that this is a, you know, you're working away at it, but, you know, or this person's working away at it, but it's in reverse. So to me, this makes me feel like it could be a couple things. I think this to me tells me that it's a financial issue, or it's causing a financial issue. It's one of two things is what I read here. That whatever they're doing, because it's in reverse, it's not moving them forward. They're not putting the work in and making the money that they need to for their family. So whatever they're doing, whether it's shopping or buying drugs or drinking or gambling or whatever this thing is that they're doing, it's negatively, it's flipping this movement of making coin. So it's negatively affecting their money, the family's money, that person's money, or the possibility is that if they are in a relationship where they are cheating, they may be using work as their excuse. So if this is a person who is constantly saying, hey, you know, I'll be home late from work, and you know damn good and well they're not at work because you know what they're doing, this has to stop, and you know it has to stop. So it's either way, no matter what, this is either their excuse or it's their damage fallout. But either way, this Eight of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that this is a negative thing, again, affiliated with some sort of a problem that is going on that you feel like you have to expose and you have to stop. And, you know, you may be involved in it, you know, and if you are, and you know you are, then, you know, stop. Expose yourself, and that may be what you're doing as the Hermit. You may be exposing yourself, you know, or you may be coming out and saying, I have to stop this, I need help. You may be coming out to a person, if you are having an affair, and saying, we have to stop this. I do not want to do this anymore. Could be with a coworker and you're tired of using work excuses. You know, it could be a number of things. If it's a friend that you know is going through this, you need to speak up to them, speak up to their family, speak up to get them help. You know, take it as it resonates. But obviously there is an issue here with somebody who needs to stop what they're doing that is a bad thing. And you need to be the one to help stop it, whether it's for yourself or somebody else. And again, the judgment card is, you're either not judging them, or, you know, you don't want the judgment of what you're doing anymore. So you're going to come out and get it fixed because you're judging yourself. You know, by this, you feel terrible about all this. So can we get some clarification on the Judgment and the Seven of Swords in reverse, please? Get some clarification, Spirit, please, on the Judgment and the Seven of Swords in reverse, please. All right, Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is a strong female figure that you have a relationship with, or this could be your energy, but it's upside down. It's flipped completely. So this is either you or the person we're speaking of is a strong female figure that's going through this, that's having this problem. It could be, you know, quite possibly, you know, a family member, if it's not you, that really needs to get help, and, you know, it's damaging their relationships. So again, whatever is happening here, if it's an addiction issue or it's an infidelity issue, it's truly turning their life upside down. So if it's you and you're coming out to ask for help, there's going to be no judgment on you. It's flipped. The Judgment card is flipped. No one's going to judge you for this. They're going to applaud you for getting help, doing the right thing, stopping whatever you're doing, in whatever capacity it is. If it's you helping somebody, it's because you're not judging them, and you need to let them know that, and you need to right this person's relationships. Can we get some more clarification on this Queen of Cups? Whose energy is this Queen of Cups? Can we get some clarification on this Queen of Cups? All right, King of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like the King of Pentacles is a strong male figure that I feel like is going to be the helper here. I feel like that's the person who is going to need to be the person to step up and make the things happen for this person. You know, if this is you, this is going to be your person. A strong male figure, maybe a father, maybe a spouse, somebody that's really going to help you get through this. If this is for somebody else, that you're going to for them for help, this is their strong male figure that's going to help them get through it. But there is someone here, whomever's going through this issue, they do have a strong male figure that is going to help them get through it, and get through it, you know, without a lot of, they're not going to suffer a lot. You know, it's not going to be something where they're taken back to, you know, they're destitute, and they're, you know, if it's a, you know, because over here, if this is something on the 8 in reverse where it's been financially hard on them because they had a drinking, gambling, drug, whatever problem that can really financially destitute somebody, this person is going to be their saving grace, because it's King of Pentacles. They're going to come in and not only help them, but give them opportunities. If it's, you know, this could very well be, if there's something that was going on at work, this could be the person that you tell, or that, you know, that's a boss at work and says, nope, no more. We're going to put the smack down on this. And, you know, really kind of takes control of things. But I do see a strong male figure that's going to really assist in helping this person. Temperance here again, they're not showing any moderation in what they're doing. It's definitely affecting their relationships with this Five of Cups. Can we get some clarification on this Five of Cups, please? Spirit, can we get some clarification on this Five of Cups, please, for our lovely Aquarius? All right, so we have the Two of Cups, and I think that's a coming together. So that's really good news for the person involved. You know, if it's you helping a friend, family member, someone out, I think you guys are going to really be able to come together and appreciate what's been done in the end to really help this person. If it's you personally, you know, you may really come together with this King of Pentacles. You could even form a bond, a relationship, anything with this King of Pentacles, because they are really the person that's going to help you through this. Could be the same with the, if it's someone else and this is the person that you go to help to them, tell them, you know, hey, this is going on with this person. You really need to step in. If it's their father, if it's their spouse, if it's a, you know, a big brother, something like that, and they step in, it's going to strengthen their relationship. You know, whether it's a loving relationship or just a family relationship, it's definitely going to strengthen the relationship between the person going through this issue and the person that helps them. So they are really going to come through this with, you know, a better relationship with someone for it. So can we get some clarification on that Two of Cups, please? And a healthier relationship too, obviously, with whomever they, you know, are around, just in general, because, you know, it's, they're kicking a habit, they're kicking an issue, and that's always a positive. So we have the Hierophant in reverse, and I think that's just saying that, you know, at this point, they're looking, you know, outside themselves for help because they know they can't do it alone. And I think that's where all these people come in. You know, the Hierophant, if it wasn't in reverse, I would say, you know, this is a person who needs spiritual guidance, enlightenment. They need to ponder, they need to think, pray to their higher being, higher divination, whatever. But this person needs real, actual help. They need physical help. They need somebody to actually take action. They may need to go to rehab. They may need to go to therapy. They may need NA or AA. They may need, you know, they need someone to physically do something for them. You know, spiritual healing is amazing and it's great in connection with this stuff, but sometimes you also need a detox, or you need to physically be removed from people who are doing bad things with you, you know. So I think this is just saying that this person, you know, they need to be physically removed from the things that are harming them. It's less a spiritual thing right now that they need. Their immediate need is less spiritual than physical at this particular moment. And you know that you need to reach out to this King of Pentacle energy and say they need help. They need help. Can we get one last clarification here for our lovely Aquarius? One last clarifier here. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And I think that's just saying that, you know, it's possible that this may not be, this is an ending to Pentacles. So that could have twofold meanings. You know, this could say This is the ending of a financial obligation, connection situation, you know, and that's good. You know, if this is something that was costing them a lot of money, then, and this is the end of it, you know, that's good news. But, you know, the opportunity here could be too that if this is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, a lot of times Ten of Pentacles means, you know, a lot of an abundance. And this could also be saying that, you know, this is something where they were actually making money. And maybe they were doing things they shouldn't be doing to make the money. You know, it's possible, you know, they could have been dealing drugs. They could be, you know, doing, you know, sexual favors for funds. There's things that they could do for money that are not right. You know this. And maybe this is a stopping of that. You know, their money is stopping from that. And that's okay though, you know, because it's the end of what they were doing wrong. So although it means no more money from it, it also means that it's the end of the negativity that goes with that. And that's still going to be good because they're stopping what they were doing. And if they were cheating with somebody who, you know, they were doing it because this person was well-to-do and bought them a lot of gifts and presents and all that kind of good stuff because they were the side chick, or, you know, maybe they were, you know, that was their sugar daddy kind of situation or whatever, while they had a wife at home or what have you. And, you know, this is the stopping of all of those gifts. But that means they've stopped cheating. So that's good news, you know. But I'm definitely sensing that this has to stop. And it does. I do feel like it does. And I don't feel like it's going to be, still, I don't feel like this is going to be too bad financially for them, because again, they still have this King of Cups energy here, or I'm sorry, Pentacles energy. So whomever is helping them is somebody that's going to help them along the way financially too. So I don't feel like they're going to be ever left high and dry, even if the present stop, or the, you know, this may be, again, where we're talking about the job. If this is a person at the job that they were using work to cheat, this and that kind of thing, this may just be the ending of their job, you know, because they had to quit in order to get away from that person so that they could just stop, you know, physically needed to quit. You know, instead of spiritual healing, they needed physical movement to quit. They had to quit the job, and that's fine too. But again, I don't see that they're, you know, going to be left destitute. That's not how I'm reading this in any way. So again, the main takeaway here is that we have somebody who's, you know, certainly has some sort of issue they need to work out. They have to work out. And it's pretty urgent that they work it out. I mean, we have a death card that says it's pretty urgent that this stops. And you know about it. You absolutely know about it. If it's you, stop. Get help. If it's not you, help them. Go to the right person. Touch base with the right person to help them. Going to pull 3 cards from here. We'll take them as they come instead of doing any reversal. So let's just see what you've got in store here. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is just an energy that is, you know, kind of hanging out there. And this may be somebody who is, you know, this may be the person that they're go-between. Could be their go-between. If they are a, you know, this could be the person they go gambling with. Could be the person that they do drugs with, buy the drugs with. This could be a person who is their, you know, their sugar daddy kind of issue. It could be any number of things right there, but it's not somebody I see as being anything of positivity really per se, anything that's going to help them immensely. I feel like this King of Pentacles is the person that is their reach out person. I really do. We have a King of Cups. So they have somebody in their family or friends again. And this may be the same person. They may be, you know, both strength and abundance in their family. It may be a family member that they have a close relationship with. Again, a father figure, a older brother, or something like that. That is the person that's really going to help them the most through this. The King of Cups here, that's really going to get them to the place that they need to go, to where they can, you know, really just start over. And this may be a person that they start over with too. This could be somebody that's coming into their life, a whole new relationship that, you know, they are able to start over with, because once they've stopped what they're doing, once they've stopped this negative that they're on, this bad road they're on, they're able to have all kinds of new opportunities for relationships, for, you know, all kinds of new people to come into them, because they're not hanging out with that bad news bears group, you know, or doing those bad things. And here we have the Tower card, and that's just confirmation again, really, that this has to come down. Whatever it is they're doing, whatever's happening, whatever's going on in this person's life, they have to tear themselves down. They really literally are the tower. They personally are the tower. They have to tear themselves down to build themselves back up. And this King of Cups really truly could be the person that, you know, as they're building themselves back up, this could be their support person. This might be somebody that they meet, a sponsor. This could be somebody who helps them get through, you know, whatever they're getting through, just kind of as a support person, not necessarily the person who is the catalyst to get things moving, like this person who's kind of like, hey, you know, we're going to get this working right now. We're fixing this now. This could be like the dad, the big brother. And this might just be the person that is a strong supporter of them. And it builds into a really beautiful relationship once their tower comes down. And if this is you, that could be the case. You need to possibly ask for the help. And your King of Pentacles needs to kick your butt into, you know, changing it up, because your tower needs to come down and your King of Cups is waiting for you. So you know who you are. You know if this is you or one of your best friends or family members that's either affected by it or, you know, is on the other side of it maybe, that this is happening to. What have you. Take it as it resonates and apply the energy as it comes, but you know who it is, and you need to act accordingly. And you already know that. You need to, you know, it's time to speak up. It's time to be a helper there. You know, you may very well be the King of Pentacles. You may be the butt kicker. That's highly likely. You step out of your box as a hermit, and you step up and you kick butt. We're going to pull 3 advice cards here, just for some general overview advice. Bountiful nature. You know, this person may need to get out in nature. If this is you, you may need to get them out in nature. You may need to get out in nature. You know, what have you, just kind of clean air, get yourself revived, refreshed, a renewal. Nature's constantly renewing, renewal, restart, sever vows of poverty. And that's, again, if this is costing you or this other person a ton of money, stop it. Just stop. It's not, you know, not only is it bad for your health if you're drinking too much to excess, if you're buying drugs to excess, if you're gambling too much, it's destroying your family, relationships, your finances, your everything. Stop. Just stop. And clean energy food. Here we go again. You know, we're talking about your health. If this is something that's an addiction, you know, let's work on your health all together. You know, renew, cleanse, refresh, start over, tear your tower down, take care of yourself, take better care of yourself. If this is you, take better care of yourself anyway. You know, regardless, if it's not you, take better care of yourself. If it's a friend, you know, help them take better care of themselves. So I hope this is helpful to you. I hope you learned something. I really hope that if this is a friend, you can get them out and save them from themselves a little bit. If it's you personally, I hope that you are able to get the help that you need and fix everything in a way that is really, really, really going to bring you to that King of Cups person that's going to allow you to restart, refresh, renew, and have a wonderful, wonderful life going forward. So otherwise, I hope you have a great week. And if any of this resonated with you, please do like, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to get my channel growing, and comment. Otherwise, I hope to see you back here soon. So have a great day, great week, Aquarius. Thank you.